Hello guys, today our topic is average mesothelioma payout. Mesothelioma compensation. Mesothelioma compensation is a financial award paid to the patient and family member affected by the mesothelioma cancer. The average settlement is $1 to $1.4 million. As Basito Trust Fund can pay out more than $1,500 and how much compensation can you get from the mesothelioma? The average mesothelioma trial payout is about $2.4 million. The average settlement range from the $1 million to $2 million, and mesothelioma compensation differs for each cases. If a mesothelioma claim goes to trial, settlement could be reached or a jury could be determined to the amount of the compensation if the defendant is about to liable for the Esposito exposure. Most of the cases settle before trial. The average mesothelioma trial settlement and trust fund payout. These include personal injuries and wrongful death claim. If a loved one dies from the mesothelioma, compensation may be available. The family member, suppose, or dependent can be file a wrongful death lawsuit. Mesothelioma compensation help cover medical expenses and wages and lost wages, trial cost, and other losses. It provides financial security for the family when a loved one can no longer work. There may also be other type of the financial help available. It is essential to weigh all your options to decide what is the best for you and your family. How long will it take to get the compensation? Receiving a compensation after a trial could take a year, but defendant may choose to settle in the month. The amount of the time it takes to receive the compensation also depend upon the type of the claim you file. Money from the Espositos and trust may be received within a few months. Deciding the whether to file a lawsuit is essential in any situation, especially if you are coping with the stress of the terminal illness. A mesothelioma lawyer can provide the most accurate estimate of how long it takes to receive the compensation of the unique cases. More than 32 billion in dollar in trust fund. If you are developed mesothelioma after asbestos exposure, you may be eligible to file a trust fund claim. Type of the compensation. Type of the mesothelioma compensation. Type of the mesothelioma compensation include asbestos trust fund, trial, verdict, and settlement. Legal claims and directed to the asbestos trust fund outnumber lawsuit. This is because many asbestos companies have gone bankrupt. If does not mean those companies have escaped liabilities in bankruptcy cases. Many asbestos companies set up trust fund. These trust fund have enough money to compensate future asbestos victims. They may contain hundred of the billion of dollars. The top mesothelioma lawyer may find suggest filling a trust fund claim and a lawsuit that depend on which the asbestos product are more relevant to your cases. Asbestos trust fund. Some people develop mesothelioma after exposure to an asbestos product made by the company that went bankrupt. In this case, your legal claim may go to the bankrupt company trust fund rather than the court system. Trust fund claim generally process quicker than the mesothelioma lawsuit. They do not have the handled by the court system. Claimants and typically receive compensation within a couple of the month. Mesothelioma lawsuit. A mesothelioma personal injury lawsuit is often the best type of the claim to file. The compensation can pay for the medical bill, lost wages, and other expenses of a mesothelioma attorney can walk you through the process of the handle every legal detail while you focus on the treatment and recovery. Another option is filing a wonderful death claim. When a person dies of the mesothelioma, surviving family member often represent in the estate. When filing this type of claim, there are two types of mesothelioma lawsuit: personal injury claim. People with the mesothelioma file lawsuit of the compensation. The reward can be cover medical bills, lost wages, and the other expenses. Wrongful death claim. The estate of the deceased loved one file this type of claim.